Good morning. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you please state your name and spell your last name for the record?
Thomas Mennio, M-E-N-I-N-O.
And how are you employed, sir?
I'm currently employed with JetBlue,
In what capacity?
corporate security manager out of Boston Logan Airport.
Thank you. And how long have you been employed by JetBlue as corporate security?
Just under 2 years.
And what are your responsibilities there?
Security issues at the airport, keeper of the records.
And so as part of your job, you said you are keeper of the records,
Correct.
custodian of the records?
Correct.
Thank you. And does JetBlue Airlines keep records of customers flying on its planes in the normal course of business?
Yes, we do.
And how are your company's records kept?
Electronically.
When are entries made of those records?
As soon as someone purchases a reservation for an airline ticket, that's when we get the record.
Thank you. So as close to a transaction being made as possible?
Correct.
And why are records kept?
Just because we want to know who's flying on us, and if there's any issues with
I
it.
apologize, Judge, I just can't hear the witness.
Okay, I'm just going to ask the witness, this is a really large courtroom. Lean right into that
sorry.
microphone in a big, bold voice.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. If you could just repeat that answer.
So just so we know who's flying on our airline and that we, just have a record for them.
Thank you. So are your records kept in good faith?
Yes, they are.
And do you have JetBlue records concerning reservations for December 25th of 2022 through January 30th of 2023 for passenger Anna Walshe with a date of birth of April 12th, 1983 that you have provided to the Commonwealth?
Yes, we did.
Your Honor, I'd ask now that we enter in, which has already been previously marked as Exhibit 92.
9-2?
92.
Presumably, we're going to hear about what 90 and 91 are later?
Yes, we will, Your Honor.
All right, so 92 are the records from JetBlue. They're marked and admitted into evidence.
Thank you very much. I'd also ask that they be published for the jury at this time electronically.
You may.
Do you have a copy of those, sir?
I don't have them with me.
I will bring them right up to you.
Thank you.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Mennio, are you familiar with those records?
I am.
Thank you very much. Looking at the reservation on 12/25/22, could you go to that page, Ms. Gilman? Thank you.
Okay.
Where was there a reservation from?
This reservation was from DCA, which is Reagan National Airport, to Boston.
So, and the code for Boston?
BOS.
Thank you. And what time was that reservation for?
It was for 6:30 p.m.
And can you tell if Ms. Walshe took that flight?
No, that flight was refunded.
Okay, so you can tell that she did not take that flight, is that correct?
Correct.
And where do you see that flight was refunded?
Where it says STAT, S-T-A-T, it says R-F-N-D.
And what happened to that flight? Do you know, did that flight go that day?
That flight went, but that was a refunded ticket.
Okay. And when was that flight purchased?
Looks like it was issued on December 20th of 2022.
Going to the next record on 12/27. Did Ms. Walshe have a flight on 12/27/22?
Yes.
And where was, from where?
This flight was from Boston to Reagan National Airport,
And what time?
7:30 a.m.
And did she take that flight?
This flight here was booked through JetBlue when it was with the Northeast Alliance, that meant we were dealing with American Airlines. And so this was purchased for an American Airlines ticket. So we don't have record of if she took that flight or not.
And when was that flight purchased?
It was December 20th of 2022,
And where can you see that?
where it says issued.
And looking at the next page, please. Did Ms. Walsh have a flight on 12/30/22?
Yes, she did.
And from where to where?
That flight was from Reagan International Airport to Boston.
And what time?
That was at 6:30 a.m.
And did she take that flight on December 30th of 2022?
That ticket was used.
And when was that flight purchased?
December 20th of 2022.
And what's the difference, if you know, between created and issued?
Yeah, so it's created. That's when the ticket was created, was that date, and it was issued, the ticket was issued on the second date. So yeah, that was created on November 5th of 2022.
And then it was issued?
Yes.
Okay. So created is the day it was purchased?
Correct.
Thank you. Ms. Gilman, if you could just go back to that, thank you. So created is the day it was purchased?
Correct.
Thank you. And was there a flight on January 3rd of 2023?
That's correct.
And from where to where?
From Boston to Reagan,
And what time?
that would be at 6 a.m.
And was that flight used? And Ms. Gilman, if you could go down now.
No, that says it was no-show, so that meant that the person did not show up for the flight.
What's the difference between refund and no-show?
So refund is you can cancel your ticket prior to your flight and get your money back. No-show means you just don't show up for the flight.
And looking at the next document, please. Was there a flight reservation for January 13th
There was.
of 2023?
Yes.
And where was that flight scheduled from?
Reagan International Airport to Boston,
And what time?
6:30 p.m.
And did Ms. Walsh take that flight?
That was a no-show on that flight as well.
And if you could go down, please? And where do you see that?
Right there, it says CMP2. Hold on, just make sure I get the right one. The third, sorry, it's CMP1. It's the lower one.
Thank you. And going back up, when was that?
That was created on November 5th of 2022.
Okay. And looking at 116, did Ms. Walsh have a flight reservation for 116 of 2023?
Yes, she did.
And where was that flight scheduled from?
That was from Boston to Reagan,
And what time was that flight for?
6 a.m.
And did she take that flight?
That was a no-show on that flight.
And when was that flight purchased? Going up, please.
November 5th, 2022.
And Ms. Gilman, could you go up in the record so we could see that, please?
A little bit more.
Go up, please. Thank you. And going to the next document, please. And looking at this document, did Ms. Walsh have a flight reservation for January 27th of 2023?
Yes, she did.
And where was this reservation from?
Reagan International Airport to Boston,
And what time?
6:30 p.m.
And did Ms. Walsh take that flight?
That was a no-show for that flight.
And when was that flight purchased?
That flight was purchased on November 5th, 2022.
And looking at the January 30th, 2022, did she have a flight reservation for that date?
She did.
And where was the reservation from?
Boston to Reagan International Airport,
And what time?
6 a.m.
And did she take that flight?
She did not. No-show.
And when was that flight purchased?
On November 5th, 2022.
And the final page, please. And what is this document showing, Mr. Mennio?
These are just flights that we had scheduled for, it looks, December 23rd, 2022, December 24th, 2022, December 25th, December 30th, 2022, and January 1st, 2023.
And so that shows whether or not the flight went or was canceled?
Correct.
And those are only the JetBlue flights, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So this would show the the December 25th of 22 flights, whether they flew or were canceled.
That's correct.
Thank you very much.
Any cross-exam?
No questions, Judge.
Witness may step down. Thank you.
Thank you.